New Year celebration. This Lunar New Year symbol is a sheep. People born in the year of the sheep are thoughtful, wise, generous, kind, and gentle. The sheep year is said to bring calmness and peace to your life.
In the Chinese tradition, the mother cleans the house to get rid of the bad luck, and the family welcomes the good luck. The family eats a large feast, and the children receive lucky money inside red envelopes.
In the Korean tradition, people celebrate the New Year's with their family. On the morning of the New Year's Day, children put on their new clothes, bow to their elders, and receive money. They eat a lot of delicious food on New Year's Day.
And now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy Ps203's very special Lunar New Year celebration as we say goodbye to the year of the horse and welcome in the year of the sheep.
Ladies and gentlemen, the students of Ps203 would now like to sing for you 2 lunar songs. Kindly remain seated so that everyone may see the children.
Lanterns hang on every street and firecrackers family tradition and loved by any child lucky enough to hear them.
The Kamishibai man was a candy seller as well as a storyteller. He would enter a neighborhood, loudly clapping together 2 wooden blocks. This was the signal for the young children to come from their homes and gather around for a Kamishibai performance.
And now, we would like to present to you The Groom's Dilemma, written and illustrated by the Art Club. Once upon a time, in the country, lived a family of farmers. Their only daughter had just gotten married. As is the custom in such cases, the groom came to live with his new bride and her family.
You're gonna love living with my family.
I'm sure. What could be better?
One day, as the groom was going into town, the bride asked,
Can you buy me a comb, please?
Why, of course I will.
The groom was eager to please his new bride. However, the groom had one problem, a big problem actually.
What did you want me to get?
A comb.
Got it. What was that again?
A comb.
The groom had a very poor memory.
How can I help him remember?
Just then, there was a new moon, a thin crescent of pale light. The new moon reminded the bride of the comb she wanted.
It's moon-shaped, just like my comb. Listen, if you cannot remember what to get, just look up to the sky and you'll see the moon-shaped comb that I want, okay?
Okay, I'll be back in 10 days. I will bring back the comb you want.
But of course, the groom forgot. And as he was getting ready to return home, he looked up into the sky and saw the moon.
But the moon was no longer crescent-shaped. It was now a big, round, flapping globe of silver.
Oh my goodness, what did my wife want? She told me to look up at the moon if I forget.
He could not remember, so he went to the storekeeper for help.
I must buy something that looks like the moon for my bride. Give me something.
Wow, your request is strange, but I will help you. Let's see. The moon is full and round, and this mirror is round too. A woman uses the mirror every day. Bring her this.
A mirror?
Unfortunately, the groom had never seen a mirror before. They were very rare back then in those times.
My wife probably knows what this is. Thank you.
When the groom got home, he handed his wife the mirror. But sure enough, she had never seen a mirror either. When she looked in the mirror, she only saw a young woman, and a beautiful one at that.
I asked for a comb and you bring me this young, beautiful woman? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Hey, Mom, look at what my husband brought me, a young, beautiful woman.
What are you talking about, dear? I only see an old, wrinkly woman. It was obvious that the mother had never seen a mirror either.
There's no old woman, it's a young, beautiful woman. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? The mother and bride began to argue loudly. Other family members came in to see what the commotion was all about. When they looked into the mirror, they saw strange faces staring back. The room was filled with quarreling voices and harsh faces. The groom could take it no longer. He took the mirror outside and looked into it again. This time he saw his reflection and the moon's reflection in the mirror. He looked up at the sky and thought,
The moon! I'm holding the moon in my hands. Hey everyone, come look, I have the moon in my hands.
The family came out and they all looked into the mirror. This time they all saw their faces and the moon in the reflection of the mirror. It was at that moment that they realized what they hadn't realized before. It was only a reflection.
nature's beauty was staring at them all along.
The end. joy.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Were made by one of our paraprofessionals' moms. Mr. Dale's moms made our firecrackers. You did a great job with that, kids. Thank you. Where's Lula? We have been living and breathing this event since October, and it really is such a very, very special event for us. I think it really highlights so much of what 203 is about. If you look up the definition of a school, it would say 4 walls and a roof or a ceiling, but 203 is so much more a place than that. It's our amazing children who make this so special, and their parents who have such a commitment to learning, to being supportive of the school, and of course our teachers who really work so very hard for this event to happen. We have been working since October on this, and we can have another month and work even more. When we see it and it just comes seamlessly together, we're always amazed, because if you had seen us yesterday, we were wrecks that this would not turn out the way that it did. We really want to thank so much the arts team, Mr. D, Ms. Holcomb, Mr. Cyphers, Mrs. Enton, Ms. Tara, for making this so possible. So special thanks to all of you. To our parents, I can't even begin to know how many. There must be 100. Many of you will be meeting these parents during our lunch. This could not happen. This is a community of love, and this event is really the culmination of a lot of their dreams for what they want to see happen at 203. To our children who were on the stage, to our children who were off the stage, you were magnificent. You were absolutely magnificent. I need to turn the mic over to Miss Angela Dacus, who hates to have the mic, but I know that she has some words to share with you.
To all our invited guests, our parents, our friends, we thank you for coming and celebrating 2015, the year of the sheep, with all of us. We hope you enjoyed the show. Boys and girls, you were fantastic. You did an amazing job. This day would not be possible without the help of the entire school. All the parents on the Lunar New Year Committee have been working almost a year. We start planning our Lunar New Year from the year before. So they really make this day happen. They're the most dedicated, artistic, devoted parents. Our entire school, our teachers, our paraprofessionals, our custodial staff, our kitchen staff, our parent coordinator, office staff, and especially to Ms. Wexler, Ms. Ordas, and Ms. Nussbaum for really supporting me throughout this day and guiding and making sure that this event happens and it's beautiful. And we're so happy you could join us. And the arts team, my gosh, oh my, you're amazing. What could I say? You make me look good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this part gets a little hairy for me because it has to be politically correct. So I don't know whether it's correct or not, but Danielle, I'd like you to come up first and really talk. This is our new superintendent. It's not so new anymore. It's almost 6 months. Ms. Hunter, here we go.
Good morning. So it is my great honor honor to have been invited and joined in this Lunar New Year, who, as someone who has not been working in the district, I have always heard about. So it is really extra special for me to be here today. Thank you so much for this work. I came to visit 203 very shortly after I became superintendent, and the school was hosting a visit to the Chilean educators. And one of the speakers that day talked about how this is truly a community school in every sense of the word. And that's reflected in the audience with our local politicians. Thank you for coming this morning. We have our district office staff, the network that supports this school tremendously, parents, and look at all the children in here because this is who we do all this for. So let's give a round of applause for our children. I do also want to acknowledge our former superintendent in the audience, Mrs. Anita Saunders. So today is a day where everyone came together to make this happen, and so much of that is steeped in tremendous leadership. And so I really do want to take the moment to publicly congratulate Carol Nussbaum on her leadership of this building. Carol sat next to me and kept saying, you know, I don't know how these kids were picked, I don't want to know. I don't know when they practiced, I don't want to know. And that is a sign of a good, beautiful leader who just trusts the community to pull this all together. Her only questions are, what do you need and what time should I be there? And that's how it all came together.
How much money will
and how much, right? And also, you know, every great leader has an amazing team, and so shout outs to Ms. Wexler and Ms. Ordis, who are amazing leaders as well. Again, this is community school and public school at its absolute finest. Who says we don't have enough arts in our school? Today definitely challenges that statement, and so thank you so much for the work and commitment to the arts.
On a personal note, there are two of my family members here. My husband Norman, who will not get up to speak, I know. And my daughter Michelle, who won't get up to speak either. But there are two other men that are very dear to me in my life as well, and they will get up to speak. It's Walter O'Brien and Ben Waxman. If you could come up, I would greatly appreciate it.
Good morning and welcome. This was one extravaganza for sure. And as Casey Stengel told the Mets after their first year, where they lost more games than any other team in history, and he gathered the team and he said, congratulations. And they all looked at each other and he told them, and I quote, no one person could have done this. This was an absolute team effort. And that's what you experienced today. This was indeed a team effort. The effort of not only the administration, not only the staff, not only the students, but the parents. Hundreds of parents worked for months on this. Parents came to see this. Every parent in this school has been involved. The community itself that comes out. The community that even let people park in their driveways today because they knew this was going on. This is really, really a tremendous event. And as you see from the crowd that's here today, it is a multicultural event. It is a way that we can appreciate and learn about each other. And this is the legacy that Carol Nussbaum has brought to this community and certainly this school. Thank you.
I'm in a different time zone, so I'm going to say good afternoon. Boys and girls, give yourself a hand, please. What a job. Wow. Parents, teachers, honored guests, every year I come here and I say, how do you make perfection better? I don't know how you do it. To most of you, this is a common event. To the rest of the city, this is a level of perfection that every school wants to achieve. Carol, I don't know how you do it. I know Norman's there to support you.
Get the credit, Norman.
Norman and I had conversations over the years, and I'll share this. He just says, keep her where she is. That's why our marriage is perfect. Parents, what you have here is a rare, very rare jewel. As I said to you many times before, as a former principal, having achieved the top level, I am humbled every time I go here. Every time I come and what I see, if only under the leadership of all the new superintendents in your own, every school should be raised to this level. Every child should have this opportunity. Parents, you should be so thankful for what you have. Boys and girls, the same to you, but I think you know what you have. This leadership is second to none. In closing, I would like to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't cry now, take one down. What you have achieved is perfection. Under your leadership and with your team, God bless every one of you. Boys and girls, I salute you and I congratulate you again. Parents, thank you for the wonderful children.
Now there are three politicians that I'd like to introduce. I see first Toby, okay, and then Mark, and then Ed, okay, in that order. I think I was politically correct this way, I hope.
That's right, we're all
I come every year and this has been perfection. And as I came back from Albany last night, and I got home and I put the TV on and I saw the commercials where teachers are under attack. And I said to myself, certainly not in this area, because the teachers and the principals have done this, and the school support staff, and particularly the parents and children, they all work together, and that's why this is a very successful school district. And let me wish everybody a happy and prosperous year of the sheep. Dong Hei Fa Shoi, Shen Yang Kwa Lu, which is Mandarin and Cantonese. And for our Korean friends, say Hei Bo, Mani Badasayo.
You know why we wear red? Because it's the lucky color.